But you got to have the desire, that's back in full flow, and yeah, I feel good. Hello guys, we're down at Zoli factory in Italy, and yeah, so we just arrived. We're going to pattern test my Miraku and see where the point of impact is, so we can kind of replicate the same with the Zoli. So that's the first job. Second one is to go and pick the wood. I kind of know what I'm going to have for the wood. I want the lines in the grain, so the less recoil, it's a lot better. And then yeah, we're going to head up to Ugo and start to make the stock, which is the favourite bit. I want to see him carve away at that big piece of wood, and yeah, see what he can do. So he was meant to be one of the best stock fitters in the world. So we're going to leave the stock just in the white. So it's going to have a little bit of oil on it just to protect it from the moisture in the air. I'm going to take it out and shoot it on the second day. And then I'm going to come back over to Italy to have the silicone grip done once we've made sure that the stock measurements are all perfect and it fits great. So yeah, really excited about today.
Yeah, so
it's mainly the piece on
the grip, the length, like long stock.
That's why we have a lot of benefits, and I'm not going to explain everything.
Yeah, this from the rest.
Yeah, see, that's high. So you see how you got more here, and that's obviously 50-50 from a rest. So
slightly high.
yeah, so it's probably shooting 5 to 10% higher than what we'd expect, and that's what I was explaining yesterday in the barrel, because that's a trap gun. Miraku's used to set theirs up so that they were going slightly higher from point of impact anyway, so you don't have to have the stock as high. So we might actually have to have the Zoli set slightly higher in terms of a picture to get the same point of impact.
Makes sense. Well, listen, it sounds like you know what you're talking about. So.
Sounds like it.
It's all down to Sam whether I win.
No pressure. No, we'll do one on each. So as you came up, did you get to the clay or did you come up to the bottom of it? If you had to guess.
To the bottom.
So bottom edge. About. It's probably just about 50-50.
Let's try one more.
Yeah. Which is just over 50-50. There's a touch more.
There has been a touch more on the left on both, hasn't there?
Too much. Or with lateral grains.
I want straight lines.
Considering that you shoot a lot,
I think that.
E un po' l'alcol ti dà l'idea dell'olio.
It's just got a little bit more going on, and then when you get some oil on it, it'll have.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a little bit more going on, and then like I say, it's lovely and straight through the head.
Right. Well, this one is the one.
That's it. A little bit longer, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Too
dark.
Yeah, too dark.
No, but at the same time, I want it all to flow from the forend in. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go. That's the one. Okay, perfect.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Now everyone's high off alcohol fumes.
Very good.
Sorry. be fair, you challenged me there, mate. I think I was the quickest choice until Brescia.
Yeah, but Mike, I know exactly what we need.
Oh yeah, I've been here for about 2 hours.
I know, but doesn't.
If you look at that,
That's bang. That's perfect.
that is literally like
It's come off the same bit.
come off the same piece of timber near enough.
Mm-hmm.
Facciamo un po' più alta, un po' più dietro.
Però anche qua io gli ho chiesto, poi ho visto che entra tanto, mi ha detto no, che
Ma no.
potrebbe anche
Andare indietro un po'. Non sei abituato a questo. Dopo il...
Ecco, nel discorso qua infatti voleva qua un po' più alto, andare su qua.
So yeah, I'm taking out 4 mil worth of reverse drop to lift the back.
Dopo io li lasci
Space with one
Allora, se vuoi farti anche
Four
un
and a half.
più alto,
So
sì, no.
here we go.
se ne devono un po' più grossa. Cioè posso fargliela più
yeah.
grossa. Se gli va bene la forma, poi io la lascio più grossa.
aspetta, uno questo.
Can have it at a slight angle. Is it like that?
No.
Other way.
Yeah.
Go like that. So
Ah, ok.
so just come back a little bit rather than it being rounded. Go on a slight angle.
Yeah, it's cut back.
E qua mi diceva ecco se si poteva avere la forma qua davanti like this.
Fatta più
Così. Ecco, non dritta ma
piuttosto fatta così, diciamo, più
like this.
più il raggio più,
What, do you want it rounded or straight? Straight line.
Ah, più dritta.
più dritta proprio,
Non è proprio
tipo
not like this.
tipo high tech. E poi il massimo posso 35 lo lascio.
Okay. Here maximum we can do 30 because the wood due to the material he leave 35
Yes. Yeah.
on the bottom. It's not because more is no material.
Yeah. No. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be.
No,
That'll
should be
more than enough. We said it.
mi fa anche box potremmo anche andare.
Rough couple. Now everything from that point on is.
Venite, se vuoi ti chiamo io, e così dopo io te lo finisco, così domani mattina mandi su, prenderlo alle 8 con Calè che...
Just one layer.
Sono un rigattino che interessa più che spara tanto, lui va bene.
Perfetto.
So Zoli, the official will start putting that together, won't we?
Devo salire.
But better on the trigger
Yeah.
than before.
And
And I've got more room here.
Un po' grosso.
We leave the back where it is and just take off the front. Yeah.
Sì.
And slim.
Sì, no, dice dietro di lasciarlo stare.
And lower.
And this
Less. Smaller.
little bit, qua un pochino più piccolo.
E praticamente
Piero,
non viene ancora figlia. Che la fiola mi dice passo davanti e
Yeah, it just feels a bit big, that's all.
e
On the
dopo
fore end or the
glielo
stone.
stringo di qua allora. Glielo stringo di qua. Certo, ma come certo.
centro, sì, centro.
I like that. That's very good.
Poi adesso scivola perché
Sì, poi ti fa fare il silicone.
Let's do stuff first. I'll get more.
Yeah.
prima di aprire gli dico e sono venuto a ritirare. passato qualche parte un po' con gli afro.
Thank you.
Sarà per me sono più
Yes.
Still a touch too high.
It's still high, but it's nearly there.
Sì, ancora un pelino, ma c'è quasi di te.
What more?
That's a lot better. Yeah, it is all matching that. That is flowing, mate. That's flowing like I flow. That flows like me.
Tell us a little bit about the history and tell us about yourself and the company.
Well, Zoli Antonio Company, the actual legal form was created in 1945, simply because my grandfather, Antonio Zoli, during the Second World War had to stop his own activity by law, and he had to go and to help the production of a military weapon at that time in a larger company. But immediately after the Second World War was ending, he started immediately, or he went back to his own activity, and he restarted the Zoli Antonio as in the legal form of today. And since then, he has been always a very passionate manufacturer, and he started to produce side-by-side side lock, high quality, and it was really his passion. But very soon the over and under shotgun became a great interest for the market, and he has decided to convert part of his production in over and under shotguns. Up to today, where the history shows that Antonio Zoli Company made some records, very important records, is that Antonio Zoli has been the first company in the world to introduce silver soldering technology in barrel soldering. My father has introduced this system as an industrialized concept with new technology. And technologies that are still using today and that makes our barrels to be very resistant in the soldering, up to the point that we are now offering a lifetime warranty on the soldering of our barrels. So at the end of the 90s, we started a new project that aimed to reorganize the over and under shotgun productions that it is running since then and keeping us up to where we are today. So in Zoli, we produce most of the components in-house. For us, it is very important to control the quality and to control the continuous development and innovations that we are introducing into the products. And we use CNC machineries with 4, 5, 6 or more axes, as we need to be as much as possible flexible in what we do. Nowadays, it is not a question to produce a larger number of guns, but it is to be flexible and to manufacture what the market is asking, or even to anticipate a certain type of request from the market. Nowadays is the first day after the Christmas holiday, so we are starting to run the company. And actually, in a couple of days, we will be running at 100%. So I'm sorry that we are not, many machinery are not working right now. But just to give you an idea, here it is one of the equipment that we're using. and you can see how we manufacture our components in this. Here I can show you a monoblock that it is made out from a forging, please, a forged piece. But we're working with the machine that you see behind me, a CNC machine, that in one operation we can produce, in one step, obviously through this machine, we can produce a monoblock. But it is not completely finished, but as you can see, it is ready at 90%. The same situation, it is related to our trigger plate for our trigger mechanisms. As you can see, we are starting from a forging part. In one machine only, we can make this trigger plate. Obviously, we introduce a control 100% of all our components, because today Zoli is not producing large quantities, as used to be in the past. It is more oriented, our production, in quality and in custom production. It's important because every tolerance that we have been checking, if a red color would appear, that means that one of those tolerances that we have been now checking would be out of tolerance. Yes. Here is another machine that has been designed by us, and it is taking care about the internal ballistic, the honing of a barrel. It is absolutely important operation. We have been capable to create a machine that through the electronic it is checking this type of work, and we have been developing a specific type of stones and specific oil to reach as much as possible the smoothness inside of a pipe and the dimension. The machine, it is capable to do the job and to check the job that has been producing, and if it is not correct, to go back and to do whatever it is necessary to bring the finishing inside of a barrel to the perfection. So the smoothness, it is absolutely very important to achieve a very high level of smoothness, because the friction of the wood against the walls of the pipe, it is reduced. So we have higher speed and better penetration in the point of impact. What is very important is also, as I was telling before, to check that every operation, every component is manufactured following exactly the chapter of quality. And even in talking about the honing, and the dimensions that we create through this machine, it's very important to have that for each pipe we have all the informations and all the tolerances built, and they can keep control of what we manufacture, because then it will translate into the ballistic performance. Now we are checking that every barrel pipe, it is straight. He's watching through, using this very traditional equipment. He's watching through this light. Once again, it is not only the quality of operation that we develop in each step, but it is also the fact that we check that each product, it is well made. So each barrel corresponds to a barcode that is related to an order of production. Most of the time it is under a name of a customer, because we mainly manufacture for specific orders, not for stock. And then we make sure that in each step there is a quality, not only the job that needs to be done, but a quality control that then is going to be registered in the terminal through the pistol, you see. And then when the operation is correctly done, and this is for all the components inside of Zoli, we just scanner, and that means okay or non-okay. So when we receive an order, as you have seen in the production, the monoblock or each component has the name of a customer. And immediately when we receive an order, we issue a serial number. And as you can see, for instance, here that it is representing one delivery for one of our distributors. It is only showing in this case, the assembling department, but it is the same in the production as I was showing you before with the pistol and the barcode and so on. You can see the gun specification, the serial number, and then every single step that the product went through. So there are different gates. This is obviously, once again, for assembling. If it is green, that means that it has been passing through this specific step. If it is red, it is not yet gone, or for whatever reason, it has been stopped, but then there is a note that explains why. So what is very important is when we receive an order, immediately it is processed to be only one piece in production. We don't have 50, 100, no, it is the lot, it is not one piece only. When the monoblock, the two pipes, the top rib, the two side ribs, and the hook are put together, this is how it looks like the barrels before to be soldered. And I remind that we're using silver soldering, warranted lifetime, that we have been developing and modifying through the time. I remind that we have been the first company in the world to use this technology. And we continuously improve by modifying the procedure and the technology itself. And the benefit is that the silver soldering, it is for lifetime. The point of impact will never change. You can reblue your barrel as many times as you wish. And we reduce the micro vibrations during the shooting. Here is where we manufacture our frame. As you can see, we are starting from a big piece of bar, yes. And it is very important, a monolithic frame. It's very interesting to know that most of the time, shooters in general, they are very keen in asking questions about barrels, about like chokes, bore diameter, weight, other specifications, or maybe about the stock, measurements, drop, cast, or triggers like trigger pressure, pull, trigger, and so on. But the frame, it is also a very important component because it is the center of the gun, and it is conditioning all the rest that is built around it. And it is absorbing all the stress during the shooting. So that's why we put a lot of attention to the manufacture of this component.
You likened it to a car. This would be the chassis.
Exactly.
People always ask about the tyres and the barrels.
Exactly.
And stuff, but not the
Absolutely. So it is not always under attention, these components from the shooters, but it plays a very important role. Well, Zoli, as you know, today it is very focused. Actually, we still have a small production of bolt-action rifles, rifle shotgun combinations, and double rifles. But 80% of our production, it is over and under shotguns. In these over and under shotgun 80%, we need to think that 70-75% are competition guns, and 20-25% are game guns. So obviously the shotgun for the game use and all our production is located into the medium high and to the high quality. And so our aim for the future it is to continue into this line of being very highly specialized in over and under shotguns. And now comes to the point where our custom shop that we have introduced 12 years ago, we started 12 years ago, it is also very much increasing. So our aim it is to continuously to improve these products that needs to satisfy all our customers more and more in custom, to satisfy any kind of request that are coming from potential customer or already Zoli customer. This is really what we care for the future. This is what makes, because with the CNC machinery we can achieve the interchangeability. So we leave just a little bit extra material on each component that require an adjustment, but not so severe to modify the geometry of the components, but granting the fitting, because the recoil it is also partially produced by a non-perfect fitting of every single component. So the reduction of the recoil, it is related to many operations, not only one. Obviously, you need to dedicate time, but then when the product is made, is correct. And you see they go through and they watch if there is any single gap. Even if our product it is very reliable, otherwise we would not have reached such a success today. It is also very important to stay beside the shooter. So I think that today the Zoli brand express innovation and is more related to the ballistic performance and the dynamic of a gun, how the gun is moving during the time of shooting, and reliability, obviously. That it is shown through the strength of a gun and the service that we are capable to offer. I would like to point out that we have two bus service in Italy, one in UK, one in France. We have 2 trailers in the United States. So may happens that during the competition we have a 5 or 6 service on the main competition or on shooting ranges that are collecting information from what's going on with Zoli products in the market, and we collect all the necessary information to continuously improve our production.
Yeah, so that feeds back into your research and development line.
Absolutely. To verify, and then the simulation that it is happening on the CNC machinery. So we can, before to enter in production with the new components or moving from one component to another one for the mix of production, obviously, we can simulate, or even if we like to introduce some modification or custom needs. And this is very comfortable because nowadays the technologies are giving us the chance to operate in a much more flexible way. And in UK, we have a cooperation since a little bit over 10 years with Edgar Brothers, that it is absolutely stunning. We are very happy because we need to have distributors with whom we share passion. Yeah. And as I'm telling you, it is not only a question of selling products, but it is also a question to follow the product and to service the product. And in this concern, Edgar Brother it is doing a great job. They organize demo days all year long. They are always available with the service because they have a gunsmith by their own. They are really reflecting 100% the strategy of Zoli into the UK market. We feel with them very much verticalized in what we are doing. And we feel very lucky to have a distributor of as Edgar Brother operating in the UK market, yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you for taking some time to talk to us today, Paolo. And,
Thank you very much.
Thanks for taking us around the factory and everything as well.
Good.
That's it.
Grazie.
Okay guys, so we've got the gun ready now. I'd say it's pretty much perfect. It feels really good in the shoulder. Hugo's done a fantastic job of it, and yes, we're ready to pattern it now. So let's see where we are on the pattern board. After we've done this, we're going to head for some lunch and then go and shoot some clays.
Excited for your first round through the gun?
I am, yeah.
Good man.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, so a great pattern there. Probably pulled the trigger a little bit early. We're in movement, in motion, so I pulled the trigger around here. So exactly where I pulled the trigger. Yeah, very happy. Obviously this just gives us an indication of where we're shooting. Yeah, let's go and head for some lunch now and then straight to the ground and go and smoke some clays with this new beast. Okay guys, so we're here at the shooting ground now, and we're about to test the gun for the first time. I've shot 3 shots at a pattern plate. Another thing I want to mention is I'm going to keep a record of every single shot fired with this gun. So I think it's a good thing to do. I've never done that before, so yes. So yeah, a little bit about the gun. So it's all custom, custom stock, custom forend. Really feels good around the hands, and we've gone for a negative drop here on this gun. So this gun starts higher at the top and then goes down. So the stock is like canted up. So when I put the gun into the shoulder, it's right up in the shoulder pocket. Feels really nice.
So because that's what everyone asks, we've gone for 32 inch.
Obviously 32 inch. We're going for the standard Zoli chokes, full and full. Yeah, just ready to shoot it now. So we're gonna put 250 through it. So let's get started. Pull! 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 The 3 ones that I missed on that peg going away.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Just because the point of impact isn't the same. See, that's bang on, but I'm pressing my head. Yeah, so first test with the gun now, we've just shot 176 targets. Straight away, I could tell it was too high. We've got trap target here and I went over the top of it twice. But you know, that's the difference, and that's another thing. If you're all thinking about getting custom guns made and you go and get a stock made, whatever, when you put the gun up in the factory, it's going to be different to when you get out and shoot it on the range, because you're always trying to make it fit, if you will, in the factory, where when you get out on the range, you're in shooting mode and you're more relaxed, and then you know what to see. So I'm kind of glad it's not too low and it's too high, because we've still got meat on the stock to take it down. So yeah, after the first round I started finding the middle of the clay just by altering my sight picture, and yeah, very good. The recoil of the gun is unbelievably low. That's what I noticed, and yeah, just blowing up clays. So we'll get a millimetre taken off the stock, get it silicone gripped, and then I think it'll be perfect. Thanks for watching. Really appreciating some of the great comments that you're all commenting on the channel. Appreciate all the kindness and the support, and please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Part 3 will be coming out, and that will be when the gun arrives in the UK, so there'll be a separate video for that. So yeah, thank you very much to Zoli Official, Zoli UK and the Edgar Brothers for arranging this trip. It's been fantastic, everything's flowed from the start, well organised, and a great team, great family. So really excited for this year now, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for more videos.